greatest scientific genius of the world. I released Shadow from the military research facility, but now Shadow told me to bring the Chaos Emerald and join him at the space colony, Ark. There must be something going on. I should go back to the base and check it out. Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
Yeah, apparently Eggman is so ballsy that he will announce the fact that he has a base in his pyramid. Seriously. But anyway, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, I am tackling Sand Ocean next. And no, we have not made headway into the hero story yet, because this takes place before the beginning of the hero story still. So, where we're heading now is inside Eggman's base, as Eggman mentioned. However, there are various gun robots around the area. And that isn't all here. Oh no, because, there are various twists and turns, and the Egg Walker as an actual thing can be a bit iffy to get over spaces, at least until we get a certain upgrade in one of the later levels that Eggman is in. So yeah, with that said, let's get you down here and indeed blow up the pillar there. Very nice. And then get you down there. Yeah, and then go up here and blow up the pillars. Yeah, that's the way of getting across. Destroying dynamite. Yes, apparently now we are in a Looney Tunes cartoon. Yeah, either that or flee out the back. That worked in Birds of Prey, and probably one of the few decent moments I actually liked about Birds of Prey. But, that being said, yeah, the main annoyance about this level is the platforming around the sand, because sometimes I can completely miss jumps. Again, not always down to human error. Sometimes the Egg Walker will just bounce up and down due to the physics of the GameCube version. I don't know if this is the same on the original Dreamcast version. I know for a fact I had a little better control on the HD version on my PlayStation 3, but as I say, my old PS3 died, and I put it in an area where there's not much internet. I suppose I could hook it up, but I'm too lazy to do that. There are also some faster platforms here as well, if you want to go faster. I know that one on the... I would take that one on the right. Oh boy, I nearly clipped that one there. I also... paused the game. But yes, what I was going to say is that, also, there's an oil field. Okay, I'm going to say this takes place in what was the Oil Ocean Zone. Seriously. That might make sense, actually, with the fact that the music for Oil Ocean Zone was a kind of Arabian riff. So, yeah, that being said, now let's go over here, and now there is a platform over there. I don't know if it leads to anything. There are some optional upgrades before I go on in Sonic Adventure 2, and indeed, I don't know if I get to all of them. I get to one of them in the Let's Play because it provides a convenient shortcut for one of the characters in their last level, actually, in game. So yeah. Anyway, that being said, now we're down to this bit, and what we have to do here is target these gigantic gun cylinders. Apparently, Gunners set up an outpost, but refuses to send in their soldiers. Apparently, yes, because this game is kid-friendly. Wait until Shadow the Hedgehog. In that game, we will be gunning down soldiers. Seriously, and Shadow actually gets a gun. I don't know if I'll play Shadow the Hedgehog, to be honest, because I absolutely hate that game. As I say, and I know I'm not going to do every single Sonic game because, well, you've seen what happened with the Great Clement. So, with that said, yeah, it took him 10 years. So, with that said, let's jump down here. And, then, well, jump over there. And, indeed, yeah, I sometimes have the, thing of jumping too soon. Of course, not having that upgrade doesn't help here, but never mind that. So yeah, and then we will get to the end of this thing with a long walkway and a, believe it or not, a few fire traps as well, and a speed booster there, or should I say a dash pad, or is that? No, it's definitely not a bounce pad. Okay, enough of that. Seriously, definitely not a bounce pad. So, besides, Dr. Eggman has his own meme here, namely to say whoosh, yes, whoosh, when he jumps, and indeed when he gets the score. Seriously, I don't know who decided to write the script for Sonic Adventure, but hearing Dean Bristow yell Yosh or Yoshi, as it's actually supposed to be, is really weird. Seriously, I can kind of hear it from his sadly also now deceased Japanese seiyuu Chikao Otsuka, who also goes whoosh when he pets a chow, for example. Oh no, that's also Dean Bristow. What am I saying? Oh dear, my geekery is going overboard, I think.
With the Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
Like the work of Shadow.
How pathetic. Find them before they escape! Maria!
What?
Shadow, I beg of you, please,
Maria!
do it for me. For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, I promise you. Revenge!
So now we get to play as Shadow's, and probably my favourite stage with Shadow actually, Radical Highway. Not least for its brilliant music, but also the fact that we get to play it with Shadow. Yes, and Shadow is kind of like a Dark Sonic. He gets the spin dash, he gets the homing attack, just like Sonic does in his gameplay, as we'll see after this stage, because I will be tackling Sonic's first stage, of course, and it's a probably well-known one. But firstly, I'm taking on Shadows. So yeah, So let's follow me attack the boats. And the main obstacle you will probably find here are the gun jets, which will dive bomb Shadow as well. The Shadow mechs, no, the gun mechs, sorry, not a problem for the black and red Hedgehog. And of course, he also comes with a somersault, which is new for both speed characters. I'm actually going by the type as in Sonic Heroes here. But both Sonic and Shadow get a somersault by pressing the B button. So yeah, and oh boy, those robots. Yeah. Another thing of note, that thing there, that is Omo Chow, and I will probably look at him a little later. Omo Chow is your pretty much the replacement for the Tikal Orb from the previous game. Oh, before I go on, to actually get a decent boost, you have to press A when, or X if you're playing the HD version on PS3. I believe it's the same for the press the A button when that red semicircle is lit. It will be denoted also by kind of sort of sound effects. That helps. And yes, you can at least spin dash over the gaps, which does definitely help because you could not. I did have great trouble. I tried that maneuver in Speed Highway. I ended up, in some cases, with Sonic falling off. Not so in Radical Highway, it seems. Also, it seems Shadow! Again, Shadow, the other thing about Shadow, he's been mistaken by the thing for Sonic, as we will find out when we begin Sonic's story. So yeah, the hero, sorry, which starts with Sonic's level. So yeah, so let's go up here and grind down here. It's a little hard at times because, yeah, also this bridge is based off of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, which is where apparently Sonic Team US's headquarters is. Well, that's a nice little note. In fact, quite a lot of the voice actors for the first two adventure games are apparently based in San Francisco in California, so yeah. I think that's the case. Anyway, that being said, let's go down here and actually fling Shadow up there, because it takes a lot of time off of the thing, and yeah, I do need a lot of patience, however, to get them up there. If not, you can just use the barrels down there to get up. Again, they're not as annoying as in Carnival Night Zone. No, they're not. So, now I'm going to go over here, and indeed have Shadow go through here. And I do like the fact that the plane is flying through here, and for good reason. Apparently it leaves a trail of bombs, which, how the hell does that work? But, stupid gun robot. Ah well, that was a pretty good run. Let's see what rank I get then. A B rank.
Too easy for me.
Very good.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't copy that.
Hedgehog
Over.
is gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come in.
world?
Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that Hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
Attention
So, Sonic's gameplay, finally, and this is the first level he is in. City Escape. I love this level. Not only for its music, which is probably the first vocal theme in a regular Sonic level at least. Escape from the City, which is sung by Ted Poley and Tony Harnell, who previously sang respectively Sonic's and Big's themes in the previous game, and indeed Tony Harnell also sings a version of Sonic's theme, It Doesn't Matter, here as well. So yeah, anyway, you can also pick up Omo-chow, much annoyingly to him, because he says, put me down and everything. And if you throw him at enemies, he just, apparently, I don't know if he dies, but he's certainly unconscious for a moment. And then what can happen is that he will say, I'm not gonna help you anymore! But he will. That's one of the things he says, seriously. I'm not gonna help you anymore, but he does help you, don't worry. But yeah, I love this level. It is perfect for doing tricks and everything off of various ramps by pressing the A button. I do want to go off of this ramp because I tried to anyway, because I believe there is a pair of speed shoes up there, so yeah. Oh well, I don't think I'll get them. But yeah, all the while you can actually use the spin dash to get past the gun robots as well, so yeah. Oh no, this is where the things are. Yeah, and yeah, I do love this level. It also introduces the grinding mechanics if you play the hero levels first. If you don't play Dark Story first, which recording-wise I didn't, because I love this level so much, but yeah. To speed up, you can actually press the B button so long as Sonic isn't facing the other way. If Sonic is facing the other way, which does happen throughout my playthroughs of various Sonic games, he will slow down. He will slow down, and that is not good for the blue blur. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, seriously, I love this. And towards the end of the level, we'll get one of my favourite segments. Well, in any Sonic game, but definitely in certainly from the early 2000s, as we will see. So let's fling him up there. Same mechanics. Oh boy, I must have been really off with Sonic here, so never mind. But yeah, also be careful, you can fall off. There is also a glitch with Sonic's homing attack in the GameCube version. It is done in the same way as in Sonic Adventure. Press the A button twice to do the homing attack, in which you will see actually one of the later bosses. What I'm trying to do here is to get Sonic on the ramp there, so he will actually grind down the rail. So yeah, but I like this level, seriously, even when I can't get him on there, but never mind. So yeah, and if we go through here, we get the gun truck chase, oh yes, and basically what you have to do is hold down the stick, the analog stick, in order to get ahead of it. What can happen, however, if you try and run up against the gun truck, it will back up. Seriously, it will back up and go up the hill. Also, in the Dreamcast and HD versions, you can actually see Big the Cat. He makes various cameos here as well. Not so in the GameCube version, I'm afraid, except for one area. I do say in one area a little later. That cameo is actually retained, so yeah. Apparently, after the events of Sonic Adventure, Big has started globetrotting, probably with his best friend Froggy. Well, maybe he's looking for a nice fishing hole, who knows. But, yeah, we are done with City Escape. All too soon, I'm afraid, but never mind. Now we will get another boss, and it is another gun mech. Very similar to Hot Shot, actually.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on!
Monitor Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
So, Bigfoot attacks in a similar manner to, dare I say, to Hot Shot. He won't use his guns immediately, however, unlike Hot Shot. And the arena we're fighting is nearly, in terms of ground things, nearly identical it's just in the middle of the central city rather than anything else. Then Bigfoot will actually launch his missiles, and then we can damage him. So yeah, the only difference is that he doesn't have a charge laser on his first few hits. So yeah, that's the major difference between them. Other than that, it's fairly similar. I'm guessing because this fight takes place earlier in the hero's story, Bigfoot is a little easier than Hotshot is. So yeah, I'm trying to really go out of my way to hit Bigfoot there, which is not great. So yeah, other than that, yeah, just wait until he's done. I also like the boss music, which does get used. Again, I like a lot of the music anyway. As I say, I'm probably a sucker for Junson noise. Certainly the stuff he did from the early 2000s anyway, in regards to Sonic. So yeah, I am a sucker for... I don't think this song... I don't know if this song was actually done. It's certainly the musical director for a lot of the songs was Jun Sonoy. And you can definitely hear his guitar being played throughout a lot of the songs. Seriously, so... yeah. And likewise, Bigfoot can actually destroy a lot of the things. It does... actually, you don't need to bother about getting on top of the boxes. It does somewhat help, but not that much, I guess.
Hey guys, take care. What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
He's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very powerful. What the? Look who's calling who a thief. I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not? Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead. Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald. Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
So, the third type of level is the treasure hunting level. And who better to start off with the very character in Sonic Adventure we used it with? Yep, Knuckles the Echidna. And Knuckles levels seemingly also have vocals, this time in the form of rap done by the rapper Honey P, who actually, I do like listening to his tracks, even if the lyrics are very corny. I mean, quite a lot of the things. I mean, Eggman. Eggman! As a teenager, I thought it was, heck, I don't know. Oh dear. Well, anyway, the difference between Knuckles levels in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 is that if you restart a level, the positions of each of the emerald shards shall be actually repositioned. So it's actually at random for each restart. That was not the case in Sonic Adventure. Seriously. And Knuckles can still glide, he can still climb. He does not have the shovel claws, although we will get them back later as an upgrade. So yeah, and he can also now do a new attack in midair by pressing the B button. He can do the drill dive, and indeed, pretty much, if combined with the shovel claws, it does make a nice combination, but never mind that now. The next one I found was on the wall, so yeah. All in all, in my first playthrough on Wild Canyon, it wasn't half bad. Another lyric that is really weird is a dub cross spot thief that's out for my jewels. Yeah. Just saying, oh, this block can't be moved, I don't think. So yeah, and it was actually behind the block. Oh well. I am also going to look at that other character that we saw in that cutscene before in the next episode, because, yeah, there is a brand new character. One that has kind of divided some people, but we'll see in the next episode. So I will see you then. Goodbye!